Welcome to our daily reflection for this Friday, October 4th. And of course, this is the feast of St. Francis of Assisi, a great saint that is one of the most beloved saints in the Catholic tradition. And he's a saint that I have a particular fondness for. And so we did our first audio drama, which you can find on the Form platform, and I believe on the Amen app as well, called Brother Francis, the Barefoot Saint of Assisi, which won the 2018 Top Audio Award in all audio, in all areas of audio. So it was the best audio, not just in religion, but in every category. And so if you haven't listened to it, it's a real treat. And if you have, go back and take a listen to it. It's very inspiring. Professional actors and actresses, and original set of music. It's an incredible, incredible audio drama. And you can also find it on Audible. So I really recommend that. It's a very inspiring story. Well, today I'm going to tie in the readings to the Feast of St. Francis. But we start with Job, and we seem far away from St. Francis of Assisi in a sense, because Job is hearing out of the storm about the transcendent dignity of God, that he is sovereign and awesome and beyond comprehension. And so, who takes the end of the earth and shakes from its sides the wicked? Who can, take the land and imprint upon it like a seal is with, like a seal does clay, or like a garment that is dyed? Who can enter into the sources of the sea, or walk upon the depths of the abyss, or up to the gates of death, of Sheol, or the breadth of the earth, or who can find the place, the way to the dwelling place of light, to heaven, right? Job basically says, he answers, look, I'm of little or no account. How can I answer you? I put my hand over my mouth. Once I spoke, maybe twice, but I won't do it again. I'll be silent before this great majesty and before this great mystery. And so Job models for us this reverent piety of silence, that before the great mystery of who God is, the pious soul is silent. What can we answer and say to this God, right? And of course, we get this too with the psalmist, not just with Job, but David in the Psalm 139 says, "O Lord, you've probed me and you know me. You know when I sit and when I stand, and you understand my deepest thoughts from afar." So God not only knows and comprehends the heavens to Sheol, but he knows the depth of our soul. He knows our own thoughts and our own heart better than we ourselves. Think about that. No one knows your heart and your mind better than you except for God. Augustine reflected on that God is deeper than our inmost thoughts. Where can I flee from your spirit? And from your presence, where can I hide? Right? If I go to the netherworld or to the heavens, you are there. Right? And so the psalmist also reflects on this and ends with, gosh, you knit me in my mother's womb. Right? How deeply intimate God's knowledge is of us, even beyond our own knowledge, even more than our own mother. God knows us. And so we're in awe, but let's take that sense of awe of this transcendent, all-powerful, majestic God, and then think about two of the favorite things of St. Francis of Assisi in his Franciscan spirituality. Francis understood the awesomeness of God, which is why Francis in his spirituality had two key things that he clung to. One is the birth of Christ. He set up the whole idea of a nativity scene and of devotion to the nativity set. And then secondly, Francis focused on the cross. You think of the San Damiano cross. Why these two parts of Jesus' life? Because he knew that Jesus was God become man, and that the awesome God who stretches out the heavens and knows Sheol and knows where the gates of Hades are, this God who made everything, who's beyond everything and transcendent, chose to become vulnerable and human, a babe, vulnerable in Bethlehem. That amazed St. Francis of Assisi. And then what amazed him even more is that not only did he take on human nature, becoming vulnerable as a babe, but he grew up and he was able to become so vulnerable that he died for us on a cross. Why does this awesome God make this infinite leap to enter into our own humanity and vulnerability? Only the logic of God's divine love. And this is the mystery that Francis ponders. He becomes the doctor of divine love because he is amazed that the only thing that makes sense of the crib and the nativity set and the cross is the love of God. Let's ponder that love with Francis today. May the Lord bless and keep you.
This daily reflection is brought to you thanks to the generous support of the Mission Circle. Join the Mission Circle to help Catholics worldwide understand, live, and share their faith. Sign up at missioncircle.org today.